Welcome to Good Mythical More. We are going to do chest compressions on mannequins in the name of saving lives. This may be the moment that we can trace back to saving a life or helping you save a life. And it's also gonna be fun because
I don't want you to manifest something. I don't even believe in manifestation, but if it's possible, I don't want you to manifest that one of us is gonna need this in the near future.
We're gonna chest compress each other. I'm glad you're here for it.
But first,
it's National CPR Awareness Week.
We're going to give you a random disturbing fact. Wow, what are the chances? You can swim through the veins. That's part of the, the cardiovascular system.
Yes, it is. What do you mean? Keep going.
I mean, let somebody do the math on that.
What? Well, you're not. You didn't even complete your sentence.
Do the math on that. Count the number of these.
What are the chances?
And then what are the chances that this is the random disturbing fact that you guys decided to put on here?
It's
multiplied times how random this is.
It's 100% chance.
You don't understand statistics of a blue whale. Can you put it all together?
You can swim through the veins of a blue whale.
And I've done it!
Blue whale is the largest living creature. Yes, I knew that. It's so big that its veins are big enough for an adult human to swim freely around it. This is my dream. This is my new dream.
But you don't even, I'm actually worried for you because you don't like the circulatory system.
No, I don't. This is not my dream.
You're freaked out about blood, and we're gonna be over there with some mannequins. We're gonna be pumping mannequin blood.
I'm focusing on the life-saving part of it, not the part that's gonna make me freeze up. Next year is the 100-year anniversary of the American Heart Association. We got them in here. We got official Heart Association people in here. Yeah. Can you feel the energy?
These are not actors?
These are not actors. This is the real thing.
Because usually when we bring official people in, it's just actors.
No, it's not. Come on.
Dime a dozen in LA.
JT! JT!
JT, right, are you an actor?
Always.
So yeah, give him that
there we
one.
Go.
We don't typically have guests on a More, and we don't typically come over here for a More, but when you gotta lay out some mannequins and teach us how to CPR, this is the best place.
Honestly, I think both of them could have fit on the desk. I mean, just looking at them. But this is more interesting over here on this side. Okay, so JT, you've got, from my understanding, is that there's a little bit of a personal connection to this whole heart thing. Can you tell us how you got involved in this?
Absolutely. So I was born with subaortic stenosis. I had open heart surgery when I was 4 years old.
Dang.
I was
remember that?
Little tiny bits and
do?
pieces, only because of the home videos that were recorded. So I kind of always watched as long as the years went on, so I remembered vaguely.
Okay.
But always knew that I would be going through it again.
Oh, really?
And it just so happened to turn out that my second open heart surgery came during the middle of a pandemic. So May of 2020, my wife pulled up to a hospital and dropped me off at the front door and hope to see you in 5 days.
Wow.
It was, it was something I never thought I would have to experience, but...
This was not a scheduled thing.
No, it was not. We found out January of 2020 that my heart was not doing very well. We originally thought that we could get through the end of the year, and each test that they did, we found out it was just worse and worse than they thought. And it got to the point where they didn't feel comfortable enough hanging on for much longer. So it was it's time to go. And
dang.
So I got to go through that.
No, it wasn't
alone.
Time to go. You're
yes,
still here.
You're absolutely right. It was not time to go yet.
But your wife couldn't even be there with you because, oh man, it was such a tough time for everybody going through that type of stuff. And you made it, obviously.
And I always say today that my wife was the strong one. She was the warrior. I got to be laid up in a hospital bed. I was out of it for half the time I was there. She was the one that still had to continue on being a mother, a wife. She did spend pretty much all of her time outside of the hospital in the parking lot, dancing and keeping people updated on my condition. And
what's her name?
Brooklyn Laybourne.
Brooklyn.
Wow.
We're giving it up for Brooklyn.
Well, JT,
that's
you know
a
what?
great story,
If you
man.
were an actor, that would have been an amazing performance.
Yeah, that was amazing. I totally believed all of that, dude.
Thank you very much.
Dude, well, yeah, so thanks for sharing your story. Thanks for being here. And now you can teach us and you how you can save a life if you ever encounter a situation where somebody needs help of this sort. So what do we do?
Because what's the first thing that happens is that you come upon somebody and they're,
Oh no, he's fallen over. That's strange.
oh no, he's falling over. That's strange.
But no, the first thing is we want to make sure that the surroundings are safe. If you're in a road, make sure the cars are stopped or we can get the person out of the road or out of any kind of dangerous situation. Once that's done, now it's time to check for a response. We get down, we tap them on the shoulder. Hey, are you okay? What's going on?
Hey,
buddy.
Annie, are you
Still
okay?
nothing. Now
Do you still call him Annie?
You can. We can name them anything.
Give me a second to put my hair up, Annie.
Annie, are you okay?
Is it okay to take a second to put your hair up?
You know what? Every second does count in these moments, and I'm pretty sure they won't mind if your hair's in their face.
Okay.
But we're gonna now listen for breathing. So we're gonna get our ear down by the mouth. This is gonna give us an opportunity to see the chest if it's rising at all.
Okay, that's not happening.
I don't
we
hear
are
anything.
not breathing.
And then
Next step. Call 911. You're gonna point
not
to some.
me.
No,
I'm
no, no,
doing
no, no, no.
this.
You don't call 911. You're gonna tell me to call 911. Grab an AED, and you're gonna jump right in.
Call
Grab an
911
AED and grab an AED.
Grab an AED.
Got it. Done. That's perfect.
Call 911. I love the idea. Listen, this is not about me.
Okay, but make
But-
it about you.
Can I make it about me?
Yeah, do it.
for a
Yes,
second?
please.
Let's see it.
I love the idea of something really stressful is going down, and I've got it together enough to tell somebody what to do.
Yeah.
Because I'm that guy who's like, that person's not responsive. I'm not.
You're not responsive.
I'm not responsive.
So, and I
I don't want to be that guy.
That is the most serious part about this. Is it is a sad fact that 50% of the people that see someone fall over, they won't do anything. And so, if we can just increase that number a little bit, that will increase the odds of someone staying alive because it's 1 in 10 people survive a cardiac arrest outside of the hospital. So the more people we can get doing chest compressions when a cardiac arrest has occurred, the more lives we will save. Absolutely, 100%.
So you make sure you're in a safe place, and you say, you know what? I know what to do. I'm going to see if this person's responsive. If they're not responsive, then I'm gonna get somebody to call 911, get an AED.
What if they say, what's an AED?
Just call 911.
Just say AED on the phone.
Right?
Yeah, and the best part about an AED is they literally walk you through every step by step as you go.
That's like the defibrillator.
Yep. And it cannot shock you. If your heart is working normally, it's not going to shock you. So it's very safe to use. It literally is. It's a step by step walkthrough process,
So I can put it on myself as a joke,
and it would not shock you.
but we don't recommend that.
Never.
Yeah,
And I would
No.
never actually do
we
that.
No.
Well, he might actually.
Don't bring one out.
But so we're gonna say I've called 911, grabbed an AED. Now
Annie.
this is the chest compression part.
No breathing, no response.
We're gonna put hand over top. We're gonna find the center of the sternum, which is, if you don't know, just kind of come up from the armpits right to the middle of the chest. We're gonna wanna get our shoulders directly over top of our hands, lock our arms in place, and now we're gonna push 2 to 2.5 inches in depth to 100 to 120 beats per minute. Everybody knows the song Staying Alive. Everybody knows your wonderful song, Rub Some Bacon
on it.
which we found out is like is a perfect beats per minute. Once we do that, keep our arms locked, and we're just gonna drop our
Can't we
shoulders
just
down.
rub some bacon on Annie?
We could try. We
That's
could try.
kinda what
Actually, yeah, I think you did say that. Right after you call 911, you rub a little bacon, and then you move on.
Put your
That
hair
doesn't
back.
work. Yeah. That was my rubbing bacon moment when I put my hair back. Okay, are we ready to?
Oh, look at this. He's jumping right in.
Hey, I was right on
yeah.
beat. I was already doing this.
You
beat.
were absolutely
bacon on it.
perfect. And at this point, emergency, the first responders are on their way. So we are buying all the time.
Should I be smiling?
Yeah, I'm looking around smiling. I don't know why.
Because if you smile, it makes everyone else calm down.
Calm down, guys.
You know what? That is true.
I've been trained.
That's true.
Does it look real? Does my smile look convincing? I think you should just look kind of just neutral.
Let's kill the music. Because I feel like
it makes it too easy.
That makes it too easy for us. You
no,
put it
I
in
like
your
it.
head.
I like it.
It's like we're like human metronomes over here.
Yeah.
This is going to be really good now.
Because you're gonna hook us up to
A video game.
Because why not? Why not?
So is this
I
an
can't think of a
official
reason.
American Heart Association video game? No.
No,
It's just something you use officially.
a training tool to help encourage proper compression beats per minute.
Okay.
The better you do it, the farther along your little ambulance moves.
Okay. I like that it's no longer about saving a life, but it's about beating him at something.
Well, just like you said, this is about us.
No, this is a good training technique. So then it's like, okay, Annie's unresponsive. We're in a safe place. Somebody's calling 911. Get the video game in here.
Yeah, right, yeah, Okay.
So which color am I?
I believe you're blue.
Rhett is pink.
I'm pink.
You are blue.
Okay.
Okay, and so are we going to start the race? And then we're just, how are we going to do this without trying to get in sync with each other?
Ooh.
You know? But it's about consistency. It's about
I don't want to get in sync with you if you're wrong.
Does it take into account the look on your face? The video game. So if I look like,
No.
nah, I'm not panicking, I get more points.
Does it take into account the donate button? We should mention that
Ooh,
now. All right, there's
very
a
good.
donate button down below. So if you want to help out with the American Heart Association, you've heard JT's story. They really make a difference, and I want you to learn CPR. I also want you to click that donate button to be your mythical best and contribute to a great cause. If it's $1, if it's $5, if whatever you can do.
And
Maybe it's $250. I don't know.
Every single dollar counts towards this mission.
So please do it. Please click the donate button, all right? And you can dedicate it to the winner of this race in your mind.
So does the mannequin of the loser technically die?
Well, they're both dead. I mean, that's the thing
True.
we were talking about is that
I want to know what's at stake
if
here,
you
JT.
don't do CPR, if you don't do chest compressions, they're already dead.
They're already responsive, unresponsive.
So
right.
you're giving them a chance to at a second life.
Yeah, absolutely. At this point, they are dead. They've suffered cardiac arrest. If nothing gets done, they're not coming back. So you can't kill them anymore.
Because that's what I think a lot of people.
You can only help.
First of all, I mean, there's a lot of people who just freeze up and don't know what to do. But then I think a lot of people in modern day are like afraid they're going to do something. Oh, there might be a lawsuit if I intervene, if I go in there and touch this person.
That is why women are less likely to receive hands-only CPR than men are, and that's got to change. We need to get more people aware and understanding how to do this, and that it will save a life.
Yeah,
But,
you got to get your priorities straight in that moment.
All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, begin.
Here we go.
Here we are.
I'm blue.
Right off the bat, I gotta say, Rhett's got the lead. But Link is pulling back. No, here we go.
This thing is moving slow,
Link's
man.
coming back. Link's coming back. It's neck and neck, folks. Ambulance is on the way.
Oh my.
They're about 4.5 minutes out. You guys got this. You'll keep going. It gets a little tiring. Rhett is starting to pull away. Rhett's taking off.
Are you sure? I'm not pink. I'm going faster than him now. Why am I not catching up?
You actually look a little more red, like you're getting a little tired. You got this. You got this.
You're going too fast, bro.
Am I going too fast?
If you
Is
go
that the
too
problem?
fast,
How do I
it
know
slows
if
you down.
Oh, really?
Rub some bacon on it.
You got to keep that BPM in your head the whole time, man.
Now he's catching a, that was a stride. Did you see? You jumped up there.
I jumped up.
Yeah, you started catching ground.
It's in your hips, man.
Look at this. Here he goes. Folks, it's not over yet.
I think it is.
Come on!
I wouldn't
Come
want to
on.
be your mannequin, man.
But both
Man.
mannequins are more alive than they would be if we weren't doing it.
That is spot on.
You know?
And so is the idea to just do this until a professional shows up?
The idea is to do this for absolutely as long as you can, and or till someone shows up. Every minute that goes by, you have a 10% less chance of survival. So 10 minutes and you're dead. So the longer we can do this, the more prolonged we allow for that person to continue to get oxygen to their brain and keep them alive until the professionals get on site.
Sending oxygen to your brain. Am I going? Why is my star above my bus?
You haven't quite moved past the, look at that.
Hey!
Congratulations. Look, there's no quit here. We
There's
like
no
this.
quit.
Look at this.
I gotta get
This is the underdog
Annie
story.
across the finish line. I am
He
still
is almost there,
sending the
folks.
blood
He is almost
to
there.
the brain. Yes.
Listen, if I had been on that episode of Succession, Logan Roy would still be alive.
Is that? I don't know how to respond to that. A, that's a spoiler. B, yeah, I think the show is better off without him.
The LA Times spoiled it anyway.
Oh my goodness! You know what? That's a great workout.
It is tiring.
Can you sell it that way? You know what? For a great workout, learn CPR.
You can save a life and get some exercise in at the same, which is good for your heart anyway. So that's a win-win. It is a win-win.
JT, thanks for being here. Remember, you can donate, and also take what you've learned today and maybe go and get a refresher. You know, can you go to? Are there basically instructions on the website as well?
Absolutely. Visit AHA or heart.org, excuse me, and you can find all the information on how to get certified from everything from CPR to AED. You can get all the information you need. Heart.org.
Heart.org. Check it out. Click the donate button. So technically, I didn't lose.
No. Right. There's no losers here today because we got little Annie 1, little Annie 2 to the hospital. They're in good hands now, all thanks to your quick reaction and response time.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for sharing this, and thanks for sharing your story.
Thank you.
It means a lot.
It means the absolute world to me. I get the opportunity to go through this again one day, and when I tell you that it truly means the world to me, that you guys are willing to help spread this awareness, it still gets me emotional just because it's something near and dear to me.
That's
So
right.
it means the
Near
world
and dear to your.
Thanks.
to my heart.
That's right.
Thanks,
baby.
JT.
Thank you guys very much.
Get 25% off all annual Mythical Society plans through June 9th. Use promo code LINKBDAY2023.